This is Mrs. Richardson with part 2 of our Jamestown study guide. Who led the Jamestown settlement with strong leadership? That was Captain John Smith. Name 4 changes that resulted in the survival of the colony. Number 1 was the forced work program of Captain John Smith, who said, if you don't work, you don't eat. This caused the gentlemen to stop searching for gold and actually had them start working to earn and help the colony survive. Number 2 was the strong leadership of Captain John Smith. He's the one who initiated the trading relationships with the Indians and helped them learn how to do the things they needed to survive. Number 3, the arrival of the 2 supply ships. And number 4, the emphasis on agriculture instead of searching for gold. We know when the people first came here, their main goal was to make money and to look for gold and silver. Unfortunately, no gold was found, and so they really needed to stop focusing on that and start focusing on agriculture so that the people would survive. The Powhatans saw the colonists as blank that would take over their land. And the answer to that is invaders. They realized that the more colonists that came, the more their land would be taken. The emphasis on blank resulted in the survival of the colony. The answer is agriculture, also known as farming. When the people began farming, they had food to eat, and then they started growing tobacco as well. So not only did they have food to eat, but they had a crop that they could sell to help make money. In what ways did the native people contribute to the survival of the Jamestown settlers? Number 1, they taught the settlers survival skills. Number 2, Pocahontas helped communication between the English and the native people. She was able to quickly learn English, and then she could help interpret and go between the English and the Powhatans. And number 3, the native people showed the English settlers how to plant corn and tobacco. They also helped them learn how to hunt and fish and those types of things that helped them survive. The native people traded mainly what with the English? The answer is food. We know from a previous question that the Powhatan really wanted metal. So the English people traded tools and pots and copper with the Powhatans because the Powhatans, they had everything they needed, but the metal was so much stronger and lasted so much better. But what the colonists really they needed food. And so the Indians helped them by teaching them how to grow corn and beans and squash, but also by providing them with food when they needed it. Over time, the native people realized the English settlement would continue to blank. And the answer is grow. They knew that more and more colonists were going to come and they were going to take over their land. And so eventually the friendly relationships that they had formed with the colonists would eventually go bad when Chief Powhatan died and his brother, Chief Opechancanough, took over. And then we would have many battles between the colonists and the Indians. Thank you for your time. I hope these videos help you as you prepare for your test over Jamestown. Have a good day.